Okay, my apologies. All right, last class we were talking about fossil fuels, and we're going to spend a week or two talking about fossil fuels since it represents such a big part of our energy use here in the United States and worldwide. So last class we were talking about what fossil fuels were, and we really have three main forms. We have the gaseous naturally occurring hydrocarbons, which is called natural gas. We have the liquid naturally occurring hydrocarbon, which is called crude. And then we have the solid naturally occurring hydrocarbon, which is called coal. And we'll look a little closer at each of those energy forms as we go through class today. So crude itself is just the raw oil that comes out of the ground, and it's different in different places. The stuff they pump out of the Middle East is different than what we get here in Colorado, different than what you might get up in Alaska. It has to do with how long the stuff has been in the ground, how long it's been baked, what pressure it's been under, all these different factors. Some crude is what we call high grade, which means that you don't have to do a lot of processing of it to turn it into valuable commodities like gasoline and diesel fuel and aviation fuel. And other types of crude require a lot of processing. The more money you spend on processing, the less money you can make on profit. So, we'd like to get down on the people in the Middle East because, we're really beholden to them for a lot of our oil supply, and they make a lot of money, but they really have kind of a perfect world with respect to oil over there. It's not super deep, so it's easy to get out of the ground, and it's really high grade. So you don't have to spend a lot of time and money refining it into these other products. So what you do is you take the unprocessed crude and you send it to a place called a refinery, which basically heats it up and treats it and turns it into various commodities that can then be sold on the open market. At the low end of the profit scale would be something like wax. Not a lot of money in wax.